Welcome to Unreal Engine for Beginners tutorial. In our last episode, we made such that the AI will move to any random location, and we are using the B tree. And if we are to debug, we can see that he is um, moving randomly to places he can move to. And by the way, if you want to open up the debugger, you have to press on the apostrophe key to open and close, and you can use the numpad buttons such as 0 to see the nav mesh, 1 is for the AI, and 2 is for the behavior tree to see which behavior tree code is running without opening up the B trees in another tab and checking it, so which is pretty nice, just like that. So in today's video we'll be making the AI perception system. So let us get started. In the dungeon crawler under A, inside AI, and then again inside AI, um let's open up our BT AI, and over here we just have this. So let's go to the AID controller, and over here we already have our perception target perception updated. So from here what we should be doing is we will get this self, and the AI controller will get the blackboard and then set value as bool, and then we'll plug this in. So if only we are successfully sensed, we will do something from here. So I'll make this a literal name. So, and for this one let's go to our blackboard key and we'll make a bool first, and this one will be player sensed. And now just copy this one, okay, save, and paste whatever you wrote over there, and from here we'll do a branch. And if this is true, then we'll do another of these. We'll set value as an object, and this object would be the player reference, and we will make a literal name. And let's not use player ref, we'll cast to bp bp base player. Actually let's see, bp player, it's, yeah, from base player, so just make sure it's from the base player, just like that. And yeah, now what we, and if it is from false, we just have to do the same thing, make literal name, make this target, and return this as null. Actually we don't even need to cast it. Where are we casting it? Just make this as this and this as this, okay. And let's go to our behavior tree now, and now let's add a decorator, blackboard. Like as I said in my last lecture, this decorator is basically a conditional check for the behavior trees. So I'm checking if the player sense is set. So if it is, actually we need to do a selector on this. So if a player is sensed, we will do a sequence from here and then a sequence from here, and actually let's just put it over here only. So this selector will go and check if the player sensed is set, and over here we'll do the same thing. Add a decorator blackboard, and is not set, players is not sensed, then we'll do this. And if it is sensed, what we should be doing is we should be moving to, let's say we make a new object, we'll call it target, and let's go to our AID. Right, and this one would be our target. So just make sure you have changed that over here, and to be extra careful, just copy paste this, move to you cannot do it for you can't move to actors. Maybe they changed it or I'm doing something wrong. Okay, so what we can do is we'll change this code a bit. We already have a task. This is the random location, so I'll make a new one, and my editor crashed, so let's just keep it like that. Yeah, both of this. Okay, right. BT, yeah, like I need a BTS, so this one is get target location, just like that. So what we should be doing is we want to get the B key, we want to get blackboard value as an object, and then we'll get actor. We can't get target location. So what we could do is we could cast to BP was it bass player? Yeah, it was bass player. Let's be bass player. Yeah, so I'll get the actor location, and I'll just put that over there and make sure this is instance editable, just like that. You also want to make sure that this is valid. Okay, if it is not, we will just return 0 variable, just like that. Now move to self. Right, sorry about that. So over here I'm to add a decorator, and this would be no, a service. Get target location. This is target, and actually right, these two should be different, my bad. So this is bb target key, and these would be bb target target location key, just like that, and plug that in. Make sure this is instance editable as well. So now you have to set, make a new vector. We'll call this target location, save it. Now we need to go for the target location and move to, and then we'll wait 5 seconds before we move again. So let's see. He is not sensing us. By default he shouldn't be doing anything. Player sensed is sense false, and why is he doing the self? Oh my god, did I not set it as target location? And as you can see, he is following me wherever I go, but he isn't focused to me. So what I want to do is it's running all the time, so that's not much of an issue. I also need to add a focus, and the focus would be at the target location. So let's see, this one should work. If it doesn't, we have to do something else. He isn't looking at us, so let's do something. Let's go over here, and I'm pretty much sure they have a set focus actor, and this one will be our focus, just like that. That wasn't it, sorry about that. Let's see, focus, there should be something. Right, so from the owner controller, let's plug in the set focus, just like that, and the new target would be this. So now if I'm to play, it should be looking at me, and it is, as you see. It's still not perfect. And why is that? Let's see. Let's open up the AI for a minute. Is there something wrong with its rotation? Let's make it to negative. It's working now, pretty much. It's working. So this logic is set, and otherwise if the player has I mean sorry, if if the player was not sensed, we would go for BTT, find random location, and BB key would be target, not target location, random location, and then we'll do move to, and this one would be the random location, just like that, and then we'll have a wait of, let's say, 5 seconds. And one other thing, it's tick every 1 second, 0 second, yeah, tick every 0 seconds. So always tick, to be honest, more or less. And we don't want it to actually wait for this to we don't want to wait for this to finish before it can actually call this when the player has been sensed. So what we'll do is we'll make this observer report lower priority. So always remember that on the everything on the left side has higher priority, and everything on the right side has lower priority. So this one has more priority than this one. Okay, so as you can see, if I'm to click on this one and set the lower priority abort, so this one will abort this one as a whole. And so even if it's waiting, he finds me and he just aborts the wait altogether, as you can see. Just like that. And as you can see, he lost me, so he will go to a random location and he's waiting again. And now I see him and he just quit that, he just abort that waiting, as you can see now. So this is a bit of a progress we are making, and in the next video I will add the attacking logic to it so that they can again equip the sword and attack us, and I'll make a bit of a better function for it to focus at us whenever he has us on his side. So thank you guys, and as usual, leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this video and learned something from it, and I will see you in the next one.